Every year, tens of thousands of older adults face the most frightening medical emergency imaginable, a sudden heart attack while completely alone. Studies show that nearly 400,000 people experience cardiac events without anyone nearby, and what happens in the first 60 seconds determines everything. What most people don't realize is that one simple set of actions can boost survival chances by more than 70%, yet almost no seniors have ever been taught what these steps actually are. Today, you'll learn the 7 life-saving techniques cardiologists now say every person over 60 must know. The terrifying truth is that a heart attack rarely begins dramatically. It can start with mild chest pressure, dizziness, jaw discomfort, or shortness of breath symptoms many seniors ignore until it's too late. As oxygen to the heart drops, the brain follows, and within moments coordination fades, thinking becomes foggy, and the ability to call for help may completely vanish. This chain reaction leads to muscle death, dangerous arrhythmias, collapse, and in many cases, fatal outcomes before emergency responders can arrive. Most seniors are never taught these life-saving first-minute strategies because the healthcare system focuses almost entirely on long-term heart disease management medications, cholesterol, blood pressure, and procedures, while the emergency skills needed to survive those first few minutes alone receive almost no attention. Not because someone is hiding the information, but because these simple techniques don't require devices, prescriptions, or hospital visits, meaning they're rarely emphasized in traditional patient education, even though cardiologists have used them for decades. As a result, millions of older adults are unprepared for the exact moment when preparation matters most. Before we go deeper, I want to hear from you. How old are you, and what worries you most about your heart's sudden chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, weakness, or the fear of being alone during an emergency? Share it in the comments because we read every single message, and your experience may help someone else prepare, learn, or even survive a situation they never expected. Now that you understand how quickly a heart attack can overwhelm the body and why so few people know the right steps, let's dive into the 7 techniques cardiologists and emergency specialists say every senior should memorize. These are simple, practical, fast actions designed to keep you conscious, keep blood flowing, and give paramedics time to reach you, even if symptoms strike when no one else is around. One of the most effective survival tools is something you prepare before symptoms ever strike. Studies show that oxygen drops can impair memory within 20-30 seconds, which is why many seniors struggle to give their address during 911 calls. Prepare now. Write your full address and emergency details on a bright card near every phone. Set 911 to one-touch dialing. Keep your phone beside you at night, and wear a waterproof medical alert device even in the shower. One 74-year-old woman in Arizona survived a nighttime heart attack because she pressed her alert button before losing consciousness. A common mistake? Leaving devices off or phones in another room. Your communication plan must always be within reach. If symptoms begin and you feel faint, a controlled cough can help you stay conscious long enough to call for help. Take a deep breath, then produce a strong, forceful cough from the diaphragm every 2 seconds, which increases chest pressure and briefly maintains blood flow to the brain. This technique is not a cure and only works in the earliest seconds while you are still conscious, but for many seniors it has provided the extra 30 to 60 seconds needed to unlock a door or reach their phone before losing strength. Aspirin can dramatically improve survival during a heart attack, but only when used correctly. Chewing, not swallowing, a standard 325 milligrams aspirin helps it enter the bloodstream nearly twice as fast. Chewing allows absorption through the tissues in your mouth, bypassing digestion entirely. Studies show early aspirin use can reduce heart attack severity by up to 20-30%, yet most seniors take it incorrectly. Keep non-coded aspirin in several places: your car, bedroom, kitchen, and purse or wallet. One retired nurse survived a severe heart attack at home because she chewed aspirin immediately, giving paramedics precious extra minutes to reopen her blocked artery. Your posture during a cardiac crisis plays a surprisingly large role in survival. Lying flat can restrict circulation, but standing increases the risk of collapse. The safest position? A supported upright angle of about 45 degrees with your knees bent. This reduces the strain placed on your heart and expands your lungs so you can breathe more effectively. If you start to feel like you're losing consciousness, carefully lowering yourself onto your side, The recovery position keeps your airway open and prevents choking if you vomit. Many seniors who pass out from heart attacks tragically don't perish from the attack itself, but from losing their airway. This simple body position prevents that. Panic causes rapid breathing, which starves your heart of oxygen. Controlled breathing can reverse this spiral. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4, then exhale slowly for 6. That long exhale activates your calming nervous system, lowering your heart's oxygen demand during crisis. Survivors often report that this technique helped them stay conscious until EMS arrived. Practicing this method daily for just 3-5 minutes trains your body to use it automatically during emergencies. One of the most overlooked steps is also one of the most crucial, ensuring paramedics can reach you. Thousands of seniors die each year simply because responders can't access the home in time. At the first sign of a heart attack, unlock your front door before symptoms worsen. Turn on lights, especially near windows and entryways, so responders immediately identify your residence. If you live in a large building, notify security or a neighbor after calling 911. A simple action like leaving the door cracked open can save 5-10 minutes, sometimes the difference between recovery and tragedy. Nitroglycerin is one of the most powerful emergency medications available for people with heart disease, but only when used precisely. When placed under the tongue, it relaxes blood vessels, allowing more oxygen-rich blood to reach the heart. If prescribed, take 1 tablet as soon as symptoms begin while seated to avoid fainting. Wait 5 minutes. If pain remains, take a second tablet. Never exceed 3 doses in 15 minutes. Many survivors credit their lives to knowing this protocol. One man in his early 60 seconds followed it exactly and remained stable until paramedics restarted his rhythm. But nitroglycerin must never be combined with medications for erectile dysfunction. The interaction can cause fatal blood pressure collapse. Knowing this distinction could save your life. These 7 techniques aren't complicated, expensive, or difficult. They're practical tools that empower you to stay alive during the critical minutes before help arrives. Many seniors believe heart attacks automatically lead to disability or death, but that simply isn't true. With the right preparation and knowledge, you can protect your heart, preserve your independence, and dramatically increase your chances of surviving even if you're alone. Now I want to hear from you. Which of the 7 techniques was new to you? The breathing method, the door unlock protocol, or the aspirin technique? Tell me in the comments below. And if this video could help someone you love, please like, subscribe, and share it with any friend or family member over 60. Your share could genuinely save a life.